Hi. So we are going to start working on Myer's update. So Myer is my current character, which I'll show you here in a minute. Um, it's March when I'm doing this, so the funny part is he's not a spring character necessarily. It's just because I'm trying to upload my characters one a month is what I'm trying to do. So I should end in September with these guys. So it's kind of crazy, like because drawing wise, I'm kind of ahead. But it's just crazy. I'm almost done with them. So I'm like halfway there at this point, actually, which is lovely. Because I want to do other things with them, but I'm just like, I want to get all of them up at least once by themselves before I do anything else. So it's kind of been an adventure with doing all this, but it's alright. So the reason why I'm even doing Myer right now, other than him, that's just kind of how I had it planned, is I gave him like a springy looking background. Because it's like, when I was doing this video, I was kind of talking about like how I almost wanted to make it like Japanesey type of feeling because it's a Korean. So I was like, to me, they're like, I don't know if they're Japanese or Chinese. I think they might be Chinese. I don't know, but I just kind of did that kind of background. So I was like, oh, okay, well, this is kind of perfect to put them up now. I know it's not April yet because I know spring really starts in April, but I'm just like, it's March. It's the start of spring. Like we're starting to get to that point. So that's kind of what I want to put them out here. So I'll show you what we're doing because then I have to make all the mock-ups since I'm not making products now. I gotta make the mock-ups for what you could get. And then we'll go from there with doing all the other stuff I gotta do. It just takes a while. That's the only thing. It just takes a long time. It's surprising because you wouldn't think it does, but it does. It takes forever. So, So that's my spring dragon. I just did her, so she's up now. So for the drawings, so there's Myer, that's his head, which I will say though, when I was having to figure out how to make him, like design him, I was struggle busting because I was like, what's a Corinne look like? So I was like going back and like looking at drawings other people had made, and I was like, okay. And like his scale pattern, so I gave him like half fur and then scales here. Because that's what it kind of looked like to me, it was like kind of half and half, so I was like, ugh. And then I did try to do more of a purple, I guess, spots around his eyes, because Myra, who he's based off of, my bat, she does have spots. But there's that one. Here's the minis of his head. Adorables as usual. There's the body of a mini. Here's his like secondary drawing I made, so him kind of just like playing around pretty much. I did give him a long tail. I love long tails. I can't help it. So there's that one. Here's a secondary minis, which I think is adorable. And there's his drawings. That's what I mean by like, I feel like it's very springy with like I try to do my version of like cherry blossoms. So that's kind of what that was. And just kind of all this. So he turned out really well. So that's kind of what we're going to go with. But that's why I was struggling with how I wanted to make him. And then I completely forgot I needed to make down here like purple. And I only made it red. So I put purple in after. And I was like, oh no. But I was kind of having fun with doing his scales. Because I didn't want to copy it exactly like how I do my dragons. So it's a little bit different. Well, my dragons and my dinosaurs. So it's slightly different. But we're having fun with it. So that's what we're going to be doing. So then I have a whole bunch of these that I'm going to be dealing with. So, because then the ones with the numbers, I have to make two of. Because I got to do one with the number and one without. Because the one with the number is for Etsy. So that way I can distinguish like what version I'm talking about. But yeah, so I got to make all these. Again, these will be for later, which I'll just deal with later on. But yeah, so it's gonna take me a bit because it's 18 of these. Well, I gotta do more than 18. So, and yes, only with 6 little drawings, we're making 18 of these. But I'm gonna get started. So I'll probably just speed through this, I'm not gonna lie, because this is just one of the things that just takes forever. And when I'm working on this stuff, I just kind of like to focus so I can just work on getting it done. So that is what we're gonna do. So stay tuned in a second and we'll get started with that. Alright, so for Myer, I have gotten almost everything done. We're gonna do a couple of things together, just because why not? And then I can do the beginner, because I gotta do that still, and then we have to get it like hooked up and everything, and then we're pretty much done. So it really shouldn't take us too much longer, because there really isn't a whole lot. I did most of it, because Shopify, I think, is 2, 3, 4. So Shopify's got 5 things, which should be super easy. And then Etsy and Pinterest both have 1. And those are kind of just like a copy and paste type of thing. It's nothing too crazy. Definitely Pinterest is, because I copy it from what I did with Etsy. So it should be pretty easy. And that way we can get him done. And I'm also happy to say that at this point in time, I am on the second to last of my drawings, my characters. So this is our Lathea. So I'm working on her now. And then that means all I have is Celeste. And then we're done. And I'm excited because I want to get them done this year as part of my... I don't want to say goals, because I don't really have goals. It's more like aspirations for like things I just want to do. That's something I can eventually knock off, because I can't, I mean, technically I could knock it off because I have them drawn, but it's like I still got to do line art for all of them. So I'm debating on if I might knock it off just because I did do them. And then at some point we'll have all of them done. Like September was my intention to get them all in the store. And then that way afterwards, I was going to do like other things with them and stuff. And I have other things I want to put on there. So that was the other plan. But we'll see. But I'm also, and this is actually super cool too, and I'm so happy, I'm working on the last of my Winter Dragon as well. Because I've done the other 3 seasons. She was the last one, which is wonderful. Because I'm wanting to get all of them up this year as well. And then next year, I want to do different animals and get more seasons up so I can have a nice variety is my intention. So I'm just super excited. So I'm like, we're moving right along, and I'm also working on the last of what I want to do for my spring update. So I got them drawn. I just have to finish up their line work and such, and then they'll be good to go. So pretty much the week after I get this done, I'm starting, because this might take me about 2-ish weeks to do because of all the things I want to do with them. So I'm like, that's going to take me forever. It's just going to take a while, because I got to do a whole thing separately and things together and do like a whole group thing, and it's going to be a mess. So, but that's the plan for next week, because, oh, and then I got to do comic pages. So we're moving along, so I'm not upset. I'm pretty happy that we're getting things done. So this is still going to take me a couple of hours, I'm hoping to. So we'll see. It could be kind of nice if we could get it done kind of quick. So we'll see. But that's where we're at. So we are going to get started so I can knock Myer off my list. Alright. So one of the other ones I have to do is a crew neck. So which one? I'm going to just duplicate that one. Let me see. I have soft step, strong spirit. I don't remember what that one is. Oh, let your spirit wander. Okay. So I'm gonna delete. Come on. Okay. Just gonna make it a little bit bigger so it's kind of there. So now I need this one. Scooch. Alright, so that's kind of what we have. So now let's go see what he looks like. Oh, well, if I could spell that, that would be wonderful. I know it has 1 T, not 2. Alright, so there's that one. So that one is now good. Alright, So now we got the gift wrap. Just gonna okay, so that's gonna save. So now we have gift wrap that we have to do. We gotta go find the gift wrap somewhere. Somebody has it somewhere. I don't know where. So I need gift wrap and candles. So let's go ahead and copy that. And gift wrap. Okay. So now we're gonna do that. And now let's go back to page 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and edit this. So this is gonna be super easy. I am just gonna replace this one with my favorite of the minis, which was this one. I thought this one was so cute, and he just turned out really well. And that's way too big. Okay, what does that look like now? So that works, and what do we have for 4? Okay, that works, so that's now done, so easy enough. I'll fix all that here in a couple minutes. I just need to at least name him Myer so I know which one is which. So when I go to upload, then we can be all good. So now finally, I just did the candle. All right, and now let's go do this, and then we'll go from there. So that's why I'm like, these are super simple. Still take a minute though. All right, now for this patterning, which we already made, or at least I did. No, I think I recorded it with you. Where I made this pattern. Well, pattern. I don't know if I can really call it that, but you know. Okay, and now I want to do the brick horizontal. So, make them, and a little bit of the vertical spacing. Okay, because it doesn't look like they're touching, so that's what I'm worried about, is the tail to the bottom of the head. So as long as those don't touch, we're okay. I just don't want them to overlap. So there's that, and this is what it will look like in the pattern, if it'll load. So there we go. So that's kind of what it is, just a repeating pattern. So now that we got these guys done, which is great, I need to get these uploaded over to Shopify, and then we will go from there with getting the titles fixed, the descriptions and all that mess, so that way we can get them going and then move on to Etsy and Pinterest. So stay tuned. For you in a second, we shall be updating what needs to get updated. All right, let's get this show on the road so we can be done. So the title should be fine. Now I gotta deal with all these, which I don't want the backs because there's nothing on them, so there's kind of no point in having the backs. So I'll take those off. I apparently missed one because I am blind. Oh my gosh, why are we doing this? It's fine. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not fighting with it. It just wants to be not working. All right, so collections will be fantasy. So now I'm getting rid of all this holiday stuff. I don't know why there's like holiday options for the tags. Like, I don't really think that makes sense. So now let's go through here and figure out what I want to add for the Corinne. Won't be a ton of stuff, but it'll be enough. Sometimes I want to pick things that I should not pick, and I'm like, wait. Because it says, like, part of the word of what I need, but then I keep looking, and I'm like, oh, that's not what I want. Like, before I click that, let's not do that. Oh, Corinne. Take that, this. I think I have Quillen down here as well. Yeah, Quillen. I think they're the same thing. So that's good, 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 good. All good. Okay. Oh, I don't want Navy. Navy is not an option. Alright. I'll stick with those. That's now good. So now let's go on to the next one. Oh, whoop. That should be red. Oh, I don't want that. I want to go down. Okay, so now we're gonna fix this. So, Crimson and Corinne. Let's do red. Corinne. That needs to actually, what is this? This candle. The cord can stay, but that needs to go. We want Corinne. Okay, the rest of that's fine. So now I need my little saying up here. It's not what I wanted to do. There. Okay. I think the rest of it is fine. So fantasy. Gravella's like Valentine's Day promo and whatnot. I don't even know why that's there. I don't know how that's really for Valentine's Day. I feel like, or Halloween. I don't understand that. Okay, so I don't want to do that. So now let's go. So I need candle size. Do accessories. Let's see. I'll do the black piece. Candle. Chibi creature. Cute, cute. Decoration. I'll just do the desk because I know some people like candles on their desk. So why not? Fantasy, fantasy. Fantasy. Luckily, my fantasy stuff kind of goes a long way with almost everyone, which makes it super easy. Now, I could do journaling for this, because some people might want to journal by candlelight or something. Which is possible. That one... Okay. So now I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes getting rid of all these, because there's so many I don't need. Okay. Yeah, we can go. Alright, rest of that is done, so now I'm gonna have candle. Okay, there. That's good. Alright, that is all fine. So now we're on to the last one, which should be gift wrap. Really? Oh, you know what? No, this is wrong. Hold on. I need chibi. Start there, that can go. Do I actually want to get rid of this? I think so. So then I can do maybe like a red currant. Okay, now are we good down here? Almost, that needs to go. Okay, that is done. So now I need this for the description. Key bursting. Okay. So now I gotta do fantasy again. Go away, go away. I don't want to keep this as seasonal because it's not like seasonal. Like this is a type, like I'm trying to do the type where you can use it anytime you want to. It doesn't have to just be for certain days or like certain times of the year or something. It can just be whenever. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I just want like more availability for anyone who wants the wrapping paper, doesn't want something season specific. So it just kind of makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, it's a little magical, why not? Okay, done. So now for this, I just do like one of each. So I literally get rid of all these extra bits because it's just so unnecessary to have. Okay. There, so now with this, I try to match them up between their matte and the glossy finish because there's two types. Oh my gosh. Okay. That and that both need to go. Okay, so there's that. So that's better wrapping paper. Okay, I'm not worried about that part. Okay, so that is now done. So now I need to... Oh, hold on, we're not done yet. Haha, I lied. Okay, so now on to the last two things, which involves a sticker and the pins. So I gotta go find out where I did my copies at. Okay. Or dash. I have one too many, so that is gonna get deleted. Okay. Wait, did I mess that up? Ooh, what do I think oh, I think I did. Hold on. Only because that's correct, but I just didn't fix the title. So the rest of it's fine. Okay, so there's that. So then I'll duplicate this because all I need to do is change the head to the body, and then that'll be good. And duplicate. Yeah, because I just gotta change it to the body, and then the pictures and everything else is fine on here. I don't have to. That's also why I kind of like doing this, because like once you do one of them, then it's like the work's done. It's just maybe like a minor change here or there. Okay. There, so let's go ahead and upload his body wherever I have it at. Here somewhere. There. Nope. Wrong one. That one. Any day now. Okay. It'd be great if it popped up someday. Be very helpful. And this. Okay, so that is now done. So now this I'm removing. I'm going to save before it knocks back what I just did, because sometimes it likes to do that. Now I'm gonna go back out because I gotta find out where the pins are that I gotta update. Right here. Okay. Oh no, what am I doing? Go away. It's fine. Oh no, Chibi's not fine. Oh no, that is fine. I forgot. It's Corinne. Right, so now you need that. Okay, that's all good. So now okay, good. Okay, let me save before it starts anything. So fantasy is fine. Dragon needs to go. Dragon. Dragon. Okay, so I should just need to get the Corinne and the Quillen, and that should be it. Okay. Wonderful. No. That off. That. Pink, purple. Where the hell is red? Okay. Save. Alright, so that's now done. So now I need to go ahead and get these uploaded to the shipping area, and then we'll do Etsy and Pinterest really quick, and skip over to the banner so we can be nearly done with this. Alright, next up is Etsy. So we are doing magnets. Now I gotta find all the magnets somewhere in this great big pile. If you're wondering, all of these are for another video at some point. I don't know if it'll come out before this one or not. Honestly, I don't know. But that's what these are for. They're kind of just hanging out until I can get around to doing them. So I went ahead and just made all of them just so I could have them. But yeah, I got quite a few I gotta handle. So that's gonna be a long video. And then I'll probably get handled little by little. Okay. Dun. Alright. There is that. So that's fine. Yes. So Myer. Back to this long title. Crimson. It's Corinne, mythical creature. We'll just do Corinne. Just in case anyone out there does have a love for them, then they have a bit of an option for now until I can make more, which I want to do other Corinnes and other like creatures and such, but it'll be later on because there's a lot of things that I would like to do. But it's a slow going process, but that's okay. It just means I still get to add more over time, which is always good. That's fine. Dragon, Corinne. Like, I always gotta make sure I spell stuff right because I never know if I do, because sometimes I can't spell. Yes. Okay, done. Heck yes. Alright, on to Pinterest to finish up whatever it is I don't have. Because I don't know what pin do I have. Because I need a crew neck, I think is the last one. Yeah, but I don't know what crew neck. I forgot. Soft step, strong spirit. So I need that one. Actually, no. Which one? Okay, so let your spirit wander is the one I need. So I need this one. And for this, I was just kind of like grabbing one of the darker colored shirts so it could stand out more. OMG. Now I have to go back and fix this. Okay. So I got all these pictures here, and this is it's a bitch to do. So I'll just do this on my own time. But that sucks. So, alright, guess I'll figure this out in here in a minute before we finish. Because I'll get Pinterest done, and then it'll just be activating pretty much. Well, the banner and then activating, which is fine. I just was not expecting this. Oops. Oh, DMG. Let me just go here. That. Copy. That. I want this. It's the last one, which is wonderful. Yes. There. Close. Wait, what am I? Oh no, this is crew neck. I think I have to do sweatshirt for this. Yeah, okay. If I can hit buttons, that'll be awesome. OMG. Wonder if I could do like fashion or something. Nope. Alright, never mind. Okay, that is now done. So now I need to go back, fix that shirt problem, because this is going to take me quite a while to do, which is very, very annoying. And, so in a second when you see me, it'll be banner time. Alright, we are now ready for the banner. Everything else is done. So it's just the banner, connect it, activate, done. So we're almost there. This was my last update I did, which was my Spring Dragon, so I can get rid of all of her things. Because I already have what I need downloaded for here, so it'll make it a lot easier. But I just gotta delete. Then we gotta add. So I'm kind of gonna do what I did before with the Spring Dragon, where I have Myer kind of nicely here in the middle. But I'm gonna lower his opacity. And I have the head kind of off. Because I want the button to be about here. There's going to be like a click here button to take you to the collection. So I kind of want it here. Is what I'm thinking. But I got to be careful because it's going to get cut off about there. I guess that's fine. And then we're going to do one more, which is my favorite of the minis. So cute. Little Myer prancing along. Alright, so now let's add the text. But I want to change this to red. Okay. Let me do... Okay. So first I want Myer to be more centered. Like how much can you see? Hopefully enough. I'm not just pointing. Okay, that looks good. Size also looks good, so I'm just gonna move it a little bit more. All right, and now what I want to do, because I know like what people normally do is that they actually have all the products and that they take a picture of the products for the banner. I don't have that advantage at the moment, so this is just kind of what I do. I mean, it works enough for me, so I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. Eventually, like, yeah, I would kind of update them to being all the products together, but I kind of switch the banners off as I go, because I'm only allowed to have 5 banners, like 5 slides. So once I do the 5th slide, then I have to go back to number 1. So that's kind of what we're going to end up doing. But I kind of like this, where it was like nice and red, so it kind of does like a red overlay. Yeah, you can kind of see that. But it just looks good. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know. Do I want to do this? That looks awful. Because I've always wondered, I'm like, do I want to put more on the side? But it looks kind of dumb. So the other thing I can do is go down to maybe like 10. What would 10 do? Too much, I think. Maybe like that, just to kind of spread it out just a little bit more. But I think that is fine. So it's that simple for me. Like, I don't really do much with it. I mean, it works with the way I need it to. Yeah, that's fine. I guess it'll just be covered. It's all right. But yeah, the click here should end up about here if I can do it right. So now I'm going to get this over to my laptop, and then we got to upload the banner, connect it, and then activate. Okay, I'm at the store now, so now I got to go down here. So I'm keeping her because I don't need her just yet. Oh, Valentine can go. Yes. That can go. Bye-bye. So select from the library. Let me add. Now I gotta go find it. It's probably at the bottom. Why? No. Okay, open. Okay. It's fine. Oh no, I don't want that. Can I do bottom center? Perfect. Okay, that's what I wanted. So now we're gonna go to collections, so I can pick fantasy, so that's where I'm just gonna put it at. And that should be it. Now we can save. All right. And now last bit is set everything to active. So, okay, we're gonna get out of here. So I need products. Okay, so active is, and we're gonna publish. Yay! Okay, we are done. So now we're gonna review what products I have available and call it a video, because that will be the end of this. Yay! Really quick before I show you what I did, I lied. We're actually also gonna make the email I'm gonna send out for Friday, because I completely forgot, and then I'm looking over here at my list of things, and then I'm like, oh, email, right. So we're gonna do that too, because I got everything uploaded, so I can do it now. But first up, we got his body sticker, the wrapping paper, multiple candles. There's 9 scents, and there's 2 sizes and 2 different jar colors. There's this clear and an amber color. One of the crew necks, which is Let Your Spirit Wander, with the essentially prancing Corinne, or Myer. You've got the Myer head sticker. There's a downloadable print. Obviously, the sample will not be here. It'll be just the print itself. We're going to have a 3-pack of the Myer charms, the minis, the chibis. The 3-pack chibis pins. We are going to have the 3-pack magnets. We'll have the 3-pack mini stickers, a puzzle of the print, the soft double-sided pillowcase that'll have Soft Step, Strong Spirit, and whatever the other one was, Let Your Spirit Wander. So we're going to have both of those. On to the next one, we are going to have the double-sided bag, same as a pillowcase. You have the mouse pad with the chibis pattern, You're going to have 2 different mugs, which are colored, the 2-toned ones. So there's, I think, 3 colors. Is it 3 or 4 colors you can choose from? I think it's black, pink, purple, and red, I believe is what you can get on here. So a couple different colors. There's a second one. Oh, was that it? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's it, because now it's Arlith. So, also, before I forget, if you want to stay updated on future things, and like when I get emails for when the stuff actually comes out, like in proper timeline, because obviously these videos I film in advance and stuff, so this stuff's like up and done, you can always come down here and subscribe. I will say is that when you first sign up, it'll probably go to your spam folder, so just check your spam list and like remove it, because I normally send them out around Friday around 12 p.m. EST. So if that gives you an idea, so feel free to sign up. I at most, at the moment anyway, it's 4 emails a month, at most. So it might not even be 4 emails, but just heads up if you'd like to see for the future. So now, let's go make this email so I can schedule it, and then we will call this video done. Alright, my emails are pretty easy, so I kind of have this block of just kind of first up what happened, so Myer. And I always change the color to match what the actual character is. Unless it's like multiple characters, then I'll probably just end up doing my brand colors just to kind of make it simple. So we're gonna start red. Oh yeah. What am I replacing you with? Oh no. I don't think I have a cutout anymore. I think I get rid of those. Unless I was smart and I kept them, but I highly doubt that. I did! I am smart. Look at me go. OMG. Alright, so we're going to use Myers' head. So now this, I'm going to change to... Yeah, I'll do that one. Okay. So... Oh, that's not right. Alright, just something kind of stupid. This needs to change to a purple of some kind. Pick from this. Crimson, I'll just go crimson. Okay. And we'll leave it there. Yeah. So now for, oh, I need to change this again. So I need to change the color. Yeah, I don't do anything super crazy because, no. Alright, so we'll do that. So now, in general, I want to replace all of these with Myer. That is bullshit. What the hell? Alright. We could do gift wrap. And we could do tote bag. What is that all they're going to give me, apparently? Alright, I'll do the print, and I'll do the pattern. Oh, well, I guess we already have a pattern. Wheel. So, I think I'll, no. Yeah, I'll do that one. Okay, and now I always like to kind of add 2 columns, just so it's a little even and like lessens the thing, and then that is it for that. So again, very simple. I don't do anything crazy. It's just information that's going to get deleted most likely, but it's there. So review. So I always just send out the booster just because. Oh yes, it's fine. Okay, well then get off. Okay. Oh, whoops. I don't. Today is, I need the 13th. Okay, that works. I'm like, March 6th. No, it's the 11th. OMG. and schedule. And that is it for Myer. I'm so excited. So now he's done. So that's one more I can cross off my list, which is fantastic. I love crossing things off my list. It's the best ever. So that's one more update done. That's one more character added. I think I'm actually halfway through at this point with the characters, not drawing wise, because again, I said I'm on number 11. I'm pretty sure she's number 11. So, but posting wise, it's number 6. So I'm just getting ahead of them, which I'm fine with. I prefer to be ahead. Makes it a heck of a lot easier to deal with. So now, yeah, that's it. Because there's not going to be any packing or anything, because I'm not at that level yet. I just kind of upload these just so that way they're there. And if I can build the audience, then they're available. That's kind of how I look at it right now. It's whatever. But yes, that is it. I'm so excited this is done. We can move on to something bigger and better. So, which is more updates, which again, I have all of these spring characters I have to do. All these guys. That's going to be a beast. So that will probably get started next week. Because that's going to take me probably 2 weeks to do. Or close to, which is wonderful. Because I want to get this up at the end of March, starting April. Because I got to do mermaid stuff. And I have to get my next character uploaded next month and do mermaid. Because I want to get all that stuff uploaded before May 1st. And I'm making 2 drawings of mermaid, because back here, this painting, maybe right here, I did last year, and I was going to put them up in the store and I never did. So I have to do all of them individually and together. It's going to be a lot. So, yeah, I'm so excited, because I still got to figure out exactly how I'm doing that. That's the other problem. But that is a future me issue for next week, so I guess I'll figure that out and plan how I actually want to have them, and then go from there. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was somewhat entertaining somehow, some way. But either way, appreciate you for watching. I hope you stick around for more. I have plenty of other updates I've done. And I am starting to get into doing, like, adding in, like, little random videos of me either just trying stuff out or doing things like this right here will be out eventually. And I'm doing these, like, little figure paintings, which I have one right there. Among other things I want to do. So, but please feel free to stick around and find out what else I do and watch me grow if I can figure out how to do it. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.